Hello, my name is Prince Singer. You're watching my nappy roots, and if you got a little time, you might as well stick around. Welcome back to Nappy Roots, everyone. I am back with another moment for my straight style series. This is my spiral curl tutorial done with my lovely 1-inch curling iron. I hope you all enjoy, because I enjoyed making it. And I have my nice body swing, bounce, and flow. So stay tuned and I will show you all about it. Welcome to my spiral curl tutorial, love. So I have my hair sectioned into 3 sections with a small bottom section in the back of my head. I'm going to use my 1-inch ceramic curling iron. It is a Red Pro ceramic curling iron. It's a really good iron. I've had it for a few years and it's held up really well. So I'm going to just take a nice, neat, vertical section and start curling with the clip of the curling iron facing forward. I keep the clip of the curling iron facing forward throughout the majority of the video. Only a few pieces in the front is when the curling iron direction was changed. So what I do is I hold the curling iron on the section of hair for about 30 seconds to make sure that the hair has taken on the shape of the barrel of the iron. And then I just gently, slowly release it. And then after I release it, I don't touch it, I don't separate it, I don't disturb that curl in any way. If you disturb that curl before it's set, before it has taken on that shape of that curl, it will fall out and it will just be a straight piece of hair. I'm doing the same thing again. I basically repeat the same thing all the way around my head, especially in the back. The back curls don't necessarily have to be perfect. They're just really there to support the style, to support the curls that are on top. As I work my way around and up to the top of my head, those are the curls that I really want to be perfect and defined. And when I get up to the top of my head, I'll start holding those curls for about 35-45 seconds to really lock in the shape of that curl. A lot of people will put on holding spray, molding spray. That's perfectly fine, but for the purposes of this tutorial, I actually wasn't wearing this style out. I wasn't going anywhere. I just did this for the purpose of the video, so I didn't do that. And my hair right now, it is moisturized just with olive oil. Be careful if you like to use olive oil like I do. Do be careful with olive oil because olive oil has a very low smoke point and it will burn at 350 to 375. Olive oil starts to burn, so I would definitely recommend coconut oil or grapeseed oil, safflower oil, any of the oils that have high smoke points and that can really tolerate a lot of heat. When I curled my hair, this iron, it wasn't super hot. It was about medium heat. When I was doing my first curling iron tutorial, that iron was actually on a low heat. I was touching that iron throughout pretty much of the whole video just to demonstrate that that iron isn't super hot. This iron is hotter than that one because I want my hair to have the spiral curl. In order for it to keep that spiral curl, you need a little bit more heat. So on the other side of my head, in the back section, I'm curling it the exact same way with the clip of the iron facing forward, keeping it facing forward through that whole back section of my head, and I'm curling backward. As you can see, I'm curling backward toward the middle of my head. And just releasing all of them in a Shirley Temple kind of way. And right now I am sectioning off the middle section of my head. It's definitely important to work in 3 sections so that you have a lot of body, you have a lot of curls, you have a lot of volume. All that stuff comes from building the curl on top of the curl. Other curls need other curls to support them. Otherwise, curls just turn into frizz. If there's only a few curls, those curls will drop and frizz out, and you won't have that body, you won't have that polished, finished look. And in the middle section of my head, I'm holding the curling iron a little bit longer than I was for the bottom section, because I want those curls to stay, to last longer, to be more defined. And I'm curling now the middle top section of my head, that crown area. I'm just crouching down so you can see exactly what I'm doing. That part is going to come out a little bit messy, but that just adds to the overall ending effect of the style. I'm not really holding that there that long, because that part of my hair, it'll just blend in with the rest of it. It'll just blend in with the rest of it after I do my styling. But I purposely did not separate any of the curls. I purposely did not disturb any of the curls or break them apart or comb through them or any of that stuff, because I am going to do all of the styling at the very end of the video, because I want those curls to set and keep their shape. So now I'm working on the front section, and the only thing that I'm going to do differently is, instead of doing long vertical sections, I'm going to start doing horizontal sections, just because it's a little bit easier to handle. I could have taken long vertical sections, but it would have been a lot harder for me to do that. And so for the purpose of time and the purpose of making this easy for someone who may be learning, who may be new to doing this sort of style, that just take small horizontal sections like that, and actually what will happen is that you'll get more curl, you will get more volume in the front section, which I loved at the end of the video. I thought it turned out great at the end, but you see that? And now I'm working on the top parts of that section, breaking that into 2 sections makes it a lot easier to handle, especially with the smaller 1-inch curling iron. If I was using my big barrel 1-inch and 1 1/4 inch curling iron, it would have been able to handle that section. But I wanted a lot more curl, a lot more volume, a lot more drama going on. And I'm just continuing to do the same thing. So just hold the curl and drop the curl vertically in a Shirley Temple kind of way. And now I'm working on the front bang area, and I want that part to have that backward swoop effect. So right now I'm just creasing and flattening out the root, straightening out the root with the barrel of the iron, and see, I'm just curling it backward the same way all the way up as high as I could get it without disturbing the curl behind it. And the longer you hold the curl, the tighter the curl will be. As you will definitely see, one side of my head, some of the curls were a little bit tighter than the other side because I was holding those curls longer. Really for no other reason than I just wasn't paying attention to that part. So now I'm just giving you the progress. That's the progress. They're just all nice, neat 1-inch spiral curls. So now we are all done. I'm doing the last section on the other side of my head. And as you can see, the other side of my head, those curls are a little bit tighter. But once I do my styling, once I finesse it and break the curls apart and do all of that, all my zhuzhing and all that stuff, the curls will definitely match and will start to drop on their own. I didn't put any spritz or any holding spray because I wanted the curls to naturally drop as the day went on. And at the end of the day, they looked very nice. They were just nice ruffle curls. It was just nice movement and nice flow. So this is the curling all done. Nice and neat all the way around. And then here comes the fun part. I'm going to take the end of a rat tail comb, just the points of a rat tail comb, and I'm going to lift and separate. This is actually the fun part, messing it up, separating the curls. And I'm lifting and going backward with the comb, because I have trimmed my hair a little bit, and the way that I trim my hair, because my hair is layered, I trim it so that the layers will show, and I will definitely do a video on that as well. But my hair is layered, it has long layers, and I'm pulling the curls apart with the comb, the end of the comb, and I'm working the curls backwards so that the layers will stack and sit on top of each other, or feather out, which I love. I love a feathered type of look. I always try to get my hair to feather out like that because I think it just looks so good. There we go, all nice and feathered on that side. I don't want to mess it up too much because then it just won't look good if I mess it up too much. And then on the other side of my head, I just did the same thing, and now I'm showing you the swing of it all, the bounce and the flow, and I think it turned out wonderful. It's beautiful. It's not, the curls aren't too tight so that it looks like a little girl, you know. It's not like that at all. The curls are nice and loose. It's very much a dressed up, going out type of look, and I'm gonna just separate them a little bit more and style it for myself. And I'm gonna give you the 2 thumbs up because it looks great. 2 thumbs up. And it's time for a photo shoot. So thank you so much for watching, loves. Bye.